What's up, fam? Smiley here. Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC time. Been a minute since I've done a video with you guys, and here I am. Adulting. Got to take care of things, bills, mortgage, etc., 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 etc. So that's this week. But today is fun day. Today is Thursday fun day. Even though it's Sunday fun day, but today is Thursday fun day for me. I have today and tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday off, so I'll be doing some filming. I got a couple new RC cars. We'll get into that in a minute. I did a little precursor video. You saw one of the cars we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into that, wanted to share a little bit. You guys all are aware that I wrecked my DERC 300E, and I'm just waiting to get the rebuild kit so I can rebuild the front suspension. I'm going to be doing something really wild with that little car because it is a 1/18th scale car, and it's got way too much power for that little car. DERC, if you're watching this, you really should take all that technology and put it in a 1/10 scale. Your 1/10 scales are meh, but that little 1/18th, you should take all that information, throw it in a 1/10 scale. IMO. But I'm going to do something fun with my DERC 300E. I'm going to really make it into something crazy. And now you guys will see the amorphous over time. That should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about doing that. If you're wondering where I'm at my favorite location here in downtown Phoenix. It's middle of May, about May 20th, and or a little earlier than May 20th. I think, actually, no, let's see, 22nd is Monday. Today is the 18th of May, and usually we're dying of heat here in AZ, but it's beautiful today. It's a little bit in the AM. Went out and got some breakfast at a local donut shop that sells a good breakfast sandwich and coffee for a nice price. And now I'm here at downtown Phoenix at my favorite park, Steele Indian School Park. And we're going to do a little bashing. Not really. No, we're not doing bashing. We're going to do a little drifting. That's what we're doing today. We're going to do a little drifting. But that'll lead me into this. I got a new car, 2 new cars actually, 3 new cars. I found a discount house, and I was able to find one of those little for like $30. I found WL Toys, the little 1/28 scale, that little truck sled drifter. I found one of those. Super stoked on that, so you guys will see that coming in the future. I had mentioned that I had wrecked my DERC 300E, and a viewer reached out, and they would like to stay anonymous, which I respect, but I do appreciate the gift. I appreciate the gifts and love you and your child donated to my channel. And one thing that's interesting for me that to occur is I'm a new channel, and for them to be wanting to help me already is really just awesome. I don't have a lot of subs, and by the way, give me a sub, ring the bell so you can get the notification bell and get all the videos I post. But they donated 2 cars, so yeah, let's get into it. They donated a 1/16 scale car and a 1/10 scale car. So I got 3 cars I'll be messing about with here on Smiles for Miles RC Times, and I'm really excited about those. I don't have like the new stuff, the newest things, but I don't care. This is about having the fun. This is about getting smiles for miles, and I'm going to do that. That's what I'm doing. So with that, let's check out the new car. Okay, here we are. This is the Pine Cone SG 1603, I believe, and this is the brushless version. One thing I've noticed about this car is that not only is there a brushed version for a lot less of a price, but there's also a beginner introductory version of this car as well. And I didn't notice that until I watched Kevin Talbot here on YouTube, his channel, Kevin Talbot, or more Kevin Talbot, and he's an RC car enthusiast. And he was messing around with like cheap Amazon RC cars, and he had one of these, but it was a really, really beginner version, not even 8 years and above. It's probably 8 years and below. It's such a beginner version. So it was really cool to see that and to know that there's 3 different versions. And then there's a new version, Hypergo, that RC Guy Garage, another channel I watch here on YouTube, RC Car Garage. What's up, brother? Thank you. I heard you say Smiles for Miles, and of course, that's my channel name and my middle name. That's my birth middle name. My grandmother named me that. She said I was born with a big smile on my face. So one of my 3 middle names is, because I am Irish Catholic, religion doesn't matter about anything, is that one of my middle names is Irish. So Smiley. So yeah, so with that, let's get into the car. This is the brushless version. It's a 1/16 truck sled. I call it a truck sled drifter. We're going to take the bonnet off and give it a look-see on the inside. The pigeons are coming around thinking I got food because I got something here on my table. It's an RC car, guys. There's no food here. I don't got no food. All right, so we'll get into the car. I'm excited about this car. I'm excited just to have another car, let alone 3 new cars. And 2 of them being donated by a viewer. God, that just really blew me away. And we met here. And I met here with them, and they gave it to me. So very cool. All right, so this is all wired in. You can pull these out, but I really don't want to. Let me see if I can get this pulled out without hurting anything. I'm not even gonna mess with it. My luck, I'll pull the wires out. So it's got headlights here, and I believe, is there any other lights? No, it's just got headlights here, and they do 3 different colors. They do a red ring, red and white ring, and just a white light by itself. This is PVC plastic. I'm gonna probably do the trick with the shoe goo and the drywall tape and secure it more. You can see that it's got some nice washers right here. Let me see if I can get in closer with this. There we go. See, it's got some nice washers right here to hold the air dam down, the wing, and you can see where they're drilled in. So that's pretty cool. And it's got the row bar cage here on the top, which is cool. I'm thinking about putting some sliders here and on the hood in case I flip it. I don't imagine I will, because it's not a jumping basher car. It's more of a street car, drifter. We're going to get into the guts of the situation, and we'll just bring you in nice and tight here. We'll see if I can't get you. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this, gang. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it, gang. I think I got it. Okay, we got a 2,000 plus kV brushless motor. You got a 5. It looks like a 5-wire ESC. There's an extra space plug here. There's an extra plug right here for something other that you can add on, maybe more lights if you want. Plastic, everything's plastic. The dog bones and everything are metal. I'll show you that in a minute. Gear ratios right here. Motor. The servo, it's got a servo saver spring on it. But yeah, battery tray right here. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little car. So yeah, so I'll just show that to you guys like this. You can check it out. The tires are good. One thing, this is the Pro version. One thing I would like to see Pinecone SG do is get oil-filled springs. You got a Pro model, and you got a Pro model car here, and you're naming it Pro. I would think you'd want to go full Pro and do oil shocks. These do have some adjusters in here that you can grab, and it pushes the spring together more, a little more resistance. You got a foam bumper here, and then you got decent suspension. On the back, you do have another light I forgot about. You do have another light back here, a little red light. Again, you got a air dam system down here with the wings pretty close to the bottom. The bottom is all plastic. You can see all plastic. Pretty much all the parts are plastic. The swing arm, and the bones, the struts, everything is plastic. These are plastic. You can adjust these shocks inward. You can see the different locations for the shocks. On the bottom you cannot do that, but you can move your shocks inward, which I'll probably end up doing to lower the front end more. You have these little, you know, for your shell, and these are removable, so you can replace those if you'd like. There is a full alloy kit that you can get for these, which is pretty neat. You got the differentials are metal, you can see right in there, and the bone, the dog bone drivetrain is metal. I think you can see there's metal in there as well. So this is a really nice, well-made car. I'm pretty excited about, you know, taking this for a rip. We're gonna film that as well. I still have to take apart the, let me move you guys back a little bit. There we go. Let's see, there we go. I still gotta take this front end off so I can get the rest of the plastic coating that they put on here, protector on here. So, but yeah, all in all, a great little car. It did come with tools and extra body clips. It only came with one battery, and it's a dual 18650 battery in parallel, and so it's a kind of a 2C 7.4. It also came with drift tires as well. I'm thinking about purchasing some aftermarket tires in the future to give it more of a drift look. These are more like an all-terrain tire. You can see the knobbies and stuff. So, but I'm excited for these tires as well. That means I could probably go mess around on some sand, not too deep, fairly shallow sand, maybe a hard packed dirt. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna go do some filming now of it running. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks again to the viewers that donated this car. In the near future videos, you'll see the next car. This is a 1/16. I got a 110 and a 128 that I'll be chatting about in the future. Like I said, HyperGo has a version of this coming out that is stupid, but they didn't put oil shocks in it either, and I mean stupid in a good way. They didn't put oil shocks. They're friction shocks just like this. So Pinecone, HyperGo, whoever else makes this model, put some oil-filled shocks if you're gonna do a pro model. That's all I gotta say about that. That's the only thing I can foresee about this car so far. As far as like pros and cons and all that information, that'll come in a future video. Again, give me a subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. I hope you guys have a great day. Smiley, I'm out. Smiles for Miles RC Times. Go check them out. Or check me out, I should say. What's up? I'm back. I wanted to talk about the remote control. I didn't get a chance to do that earlier when we were sitting at the other area. We are here at the area that we're going to run. You guys will see that here in a few minutes. But this is a really cool remote. Nice, spongy, real nice. It's got 3 levels of speed here, 1, 2, and 3. You got lights on, lights off, and the different types of lights. Red ring by itself, red ring and white light together, and white light by itself. On and off switch. This does have a gyro, so the ESP is a gyro, and you can turn it up or down depending on how you use it. I've never used a gyro, so I'm gonna try it with doing speed runs. I don't have a GPS yet. Someday soon I'll have one, so I could share that with you guys. But it says it can do 25 miles per hour around there out of the box, so we'll see how that goes. Again, I can't measure it, but that's the gyro that helps you maintain stability for high speeds, I believe, and I think it helps you with drifting as well. I'm not a big drift guy. I've never done it before, but you got your steering trim here, and you got your drive and reverse trim here, and then you have your steering and throttle reverse. You can switch up down here. So instead of throttle, it'd be reverse, and instead of reverse going upward, it'd be throttle. So you can switch those around. All right, let's get started. What's up? All right, let's go. We're doing number 1 on the throttle. Adjust the steering trim. You can see the lights are just the white lights, and now I'm gonna hit the button. No lights, red ring, red and white ring. White lights and red ring. We're still on throttle 1. We're still on the first power level. Let me see if I can get I'm gonna turn down the gyros off. Wow, the steering's really off. All right, let's see if we can adjust that steering trim. There we go. I think we got it. There we go. Now we're going in second speed. See that gyro makes it want to go crooked. What are you doing? Come back here. All right, I'll be back. All right. Well, this thing doesn't want to, I can't get it to really run in a straight line. So the gyro just wants it to go left. But I'm on high speed now. Doing a lot of cyclones. Yeah, it's really interesting. The steering trim isn't really doing the job. Once I get going, it loses its trim a bit. So that's one thing that it's interesting about this little car. It's losing its trim a bit. Let's see if I can overcompensate. Like one side is bent in, like you guys can see this? One side's in, one side's out. And watch when I do the trim. If I do this straight, if I do this one straight, then this one's bent in. So really, nothing we can do about that. I'm gonna put the other bone, the struts in, the shorter ones, and bring in the toe. Come on. not responding. I guess my batteries are dead. Ah, I see. Wire came out. Wire came free. You can see it down here on the bottom. So, well, okay, gang, that's it for today.